Welcome to our TFL SERU assessment training. In this video we will show you the most popular and repeated 120 questions given on the TFL SERU assessment, separated in 4 exam trainings where 30 questions are in each test. Make sure you watch the video as many times as needed to learn the questions, as is very likely that you will have them on your assessment too. We will read the question for you followed by 10 seconds timer. If this 10 seconds are not enough, feel free to pause the video and answer yourself. Remember that all of the questions in the SERU assessment are from the Private Hire Driver Handbook, and link for full video will be left in the description below. Now let's start with exam training number 1. Question number 1. When should a private hire vehicle driver wear their ID badge? A. Only when carrying passengers. B. Only when working on a pre-booked job. C. At all times when driving the vehicle while in service or waiting for booking. D. Only when requested by a police officer. The correct answer is C. At all times when driving the vehicle while in service or waiting for booking. Question number 2. What must be displayed and not damaged in private hire vehicle while in service? A. A tax disc. B. The vehicle's license plate. C. A TFL logo. D. A driver identification number. The correct answer is B. The vehicle's license plate. Question number 3. What is the maximum weight of a passenger's luggage that a driver is required to carry? A. 10 kilograms. B. 15 kilograms. C. 20 kilograms. D. There is no specified weight limit. The correct answer is D. There is no specified weight limit. Question number 4. What is required of a private hire driver before accepting a fare? A. They must have a valid driver's license and PHV license. B. They must wait for a passenger to approach the vehicle. C. They must inspect the passenger's ID. D. They must register with the local police. The correct answer is A. They must have a valid driver's license and PHV license. Question number 5. What should a private hire driver do if their passenger is becoming impatient due to heavy traffic? A. Speed through gaps in traffic to avoid delays. B. Engage the passenger in conversation to distract them. C. Call the dispatcher for instructions. D. Encourage the passenger to remain calm and continue driving safely. The correct answer is D. Encourage the passenger to remain calm and continue driving safely. Question number 6. When is it acceptable for a private hire driver to use their mobile phone while driving? A. When it is connected to a hands-free system. B. When driving on a long straight road. C. Only when stopped at a red traffic light. D. It is never acceptable while driving. The correct answer is A. When it is connected to a hands-free system. Question number 7. What should a private hire driver do if they lose their private hire driver's license? A. Continue to drive until the license is found. B. Immediately report the loss to TFL and apply for a replacement. C. Notify the passenger about the situation. D. Nothing, as it's not required to report a lost license. The correct answer is B. Immediately report the loss to TFL and apply for a replacement. Question number 8. What is the minimum age for a private hire driver to be licensed in London? A. 18. B. 21. C. 25. D. 30. The correct answer is B. 21. Question number 9. What should a private hire driver do if they are caught using a mobile phone while driving? A. Apologize and continue the journey. B. Offer to pay a fine immediately. C. Report the incident to TFL. D. Accept any penalties and take action to avoid it in the future. The correct answer is C. Report the incident to TFL. Question number 10. If a passenger leaves an item in your vehicle, what should you do? A. Keep the item until the passenger calls for it. B. Inform your dispatcher and return it to a designated office. C. Dispose of the item as you see fit. D. Keep the item as a lost and found souvenir. The correct answer is B. Inform your dispatcher and return it to a designated office. Question number 11. What is the maximum fare a private hire driver can charge without prior agreement? A. There is no maximum fare, it depends on the distance. B. £50. C. £100. D. The fare must be agreed upon before starting the journey. The correct answer is D. The fare must be agreed upon before starting the journey. Question 12. When can a private hire vehicle pick up a passenger without a prearranged booking? A. Never. B. When it is hailed on the street. C. Only if the passenger is a known customer. D. If the vehicle is empty and it's an emergency. The correct answer is A. Never. Question number 13. What is the maximum number of passengers that a standard private hire vehicle can carry? A. 4. B. 6. C. 8. D. 10. The correct answer is A. 4. Question number 14. What action should you take if a passenger requests a route that you consider to be unsafe? A. Refuse the request and suggest an alternative. B. Continue with the route but take extra precautions. C. Immediately report the passenger to the police. D. Agree to the request and drive carefully. The correct answer is A. Refuse the request and suggest an alternative. Question 15. When must a private hire driver's license be renewed? A. Every 1 year. B. Every 2 years. C. Every 3 years. D. Every 5 years. The correct answer is B. Every 3 years. Question 16. How should a private hire driver handle a situation where they are asked to take a passenger in an unsafe or illegal area? A. Agree to go if the passenger insists. B. Politely explain the concern and suggest an alternative. C. Drive in circles to avoid the area. D. Immediately cancel the booking. The correct answer is B. Politely explain the concern and suggest an alternative. Question 17. What is required of a private hire vehicle when operating in a low-emission zone, LEZ, in London? A. The vehicle must meet specific emission standards. B. The vehicle can be any make or model. C. There is no restriction for private hire vehicles. D. The vehicle can enter the zone for a fee. The correct answer is A. The vehicle must meet specific emission standards. Question 18. How should a private hire driver handle a situation where the passenger is lost or disoriented? A. Refuse to continue the journey. B. Try to help by offering directions or finding the correct destination. C. Take them to the nearest police station. D. Suggest that the passenger use a different mode of transport. The correct answer is B. Try to help by offering directions or finding the correct destination. Question 19. When should a private hire driver check their vehicle for safety? A. Only when starting a new shift. B. Before and after each journey. C. Only when the vehicle has been in an accident. D. Once a week, as long as it is not due for an MOT. The correct answer is B. Before and after each journey. Question 20. Which of the following is a legal requirement for a private hire vehicle operating in London? A. It must be insured with comprehensive cover. B. It must be licensed and inspected by TFL. C. It must have a working air conditioning system. D. It must have tinted windows for privacy. The correct answer is B. It must be licensed and inspected by TFL. Question 21. When should a private hire driver ensure their vehicle is clean and in a safe condition? A. Only when passengers complain. B. Before every shift and after every journey. C. Only when there is a special inspection. D. Before the MOT. The correct answer is B. Before every shift and after every journey. Question 22. What is required if a private hire vehicle is involved in a traffic accident while carrying passengers? A. Notify the passenger and continue the journey. B. Stop immediately, exchange details, and report to the authorities. C. Continue driving and report later. D. Ignore the accident and leave the area. The correct answer is B. Stop immediately, exchange details, and report to the authorities. Question number 23. What should a private hire driver do if they are unable to find the passenger's pickup location? A. Continue to drive around the area until the passenger finds the car. B. Contact the passenger for more details or directions. C. Call the dispatcher for assistance. D. Cancel the booking and leave. The correct answer is B. Contact the passenger for more details or directions. Question number 24. If a passenger complains about the cleanliness of the vehicle, what should the driver do? A. Ignore the complaint and continue the journey. B. Apologize and ensure the vehicle is cleaned at the next opportunity. C. Offer the passenger a discount. D. Immediately clean the vehicle while driving. The correct answer is B. Apologize and ensure the vehicle is cleaned at the next opportunity. Question number 25. How should a private hire driver deal with a situation where the passenger is unhappy with the route taken? A. Continue driving and ignore the complaint. B. Listen to the passenger's concern and try to find a better route. C. Refuse to change the route. D. Ask the passenger to get out of the vehicle. The correct answer is B. Listen to the passenger's concern and try to find a better route. Question number 26. If a passenger requests to stop for a break during the journey, what should the driver do? A. Refuse the request. B. Immediately stop the vehicle without question. C. Agree to the request if safe and appropriate. D. Suggest an alternative location for the stop. The correct answer is C. Agree to the request if safe and appropriate. Question number 27. What should a private hire driver do if they suspect their vehicle has a mechanical issue during a journey? A. Continue driving until they reach the destination. B. Pull over and check the vehicle's condition before continuing. C. Ask the passenger to wait while they inspect the issue. D. Report the issue to the dispatcher and continue the journey. The correct answer is B. Pull over and check the vehicle's condition before continuing. Question number 28. What should you do if a passenger has a complaint about the journey after it's completed? A. Ignore the complaint and continue with your day. B. Apologize and offer to resolve the issue calmly. C. Call the police immediately. D. Report the complaint to TFL and disregard the passenger's feelings. The correct answer is B. Apologize and offer to resolve the issue calmly. Question 29. When is a private hire driver required to display a badge or license? A. Only when picking up passengers. B. Only when operating in a public space. C. At all times while working in the vehicle. D. Only during the daytime hours. The correct answer is C. At all times while working in the vehicle. Question number 30. How should a private hire driver handle a situation where they are running late for a pickup? A. Speed to the destination as quickly as possible. B. Call the passenger and inform them of the delay. C. Ignore the delay and hope the passenger doesn't notice. D. Drive slowly to avoid drawing attention to your lateness. The correct answer is B. Call the passenger and inform them of the delay. Now let's get to test number 2, where we will show you the second part of the SERU training exam compilation. Don't forget to watch the video as many times as needed to learn the questions. Fast links to each exam test will be left in the description below. Now let's continue with question number 1. Which of the following is not permitted in a private hire vehicle while driving? A. Talking to the passenger. B. Listening to music at a low volume. C. Using a handheld mobile phone. D. Using a GPS or navigation system. The correct answer is C. Using a handheld mobile phone. Question number 2. How should a private hire driver react to a passenger who becomes verbally abusive? A. Respond aggressively to the passenger. B. Ignore the behavior and continue driving. C. Politely ask the passenger to calm down or leave the vehicle. D. Report the passenger to TFL immediately. The correct answer is C. Politely ask the passenger to calm down or leave the vehicle. Question number 3. What is the most important thing a private hire driver should do when picking up a passenger? A. Make sure the vehicle is parked in a legal spot. B. Ensure the passenger is greeted in a polite and friendly manner. C. Inspect the passenger's luggage. D. Always wait in a designated parking space. The correct answer is B. Ensure the passenger is greeted in a polite and friendly manner. Question number 4. What is the main purpose of the private hire vehicle, PHV, license? A. To ensure that the vehicle is of a certain standard. B. To confirm that the vehicle is registered for commercial use. C. To ensure that the driver has the required qualifications to operate the vehicle. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 5. What is required for a private hire vehicle to be suitable for service? A. It must have functioning lights and seat belts. B. It must pass a mechanical inspection by TFL every 12 months. C. It must be free from visible damage or defects. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 6. What should a private hire driver do if they suspect their passenger is trying to engage in illegal activity? A. Ignore the situation and continue the journey. B. Politely ask the passenger to leave the vehicle. C. Report the situation to the authorities immediately. D. Confront the passenger and demand an explanation. The correct answer is C. Report the situation to the authorities immediately. Question number 7. What is the primary responsibility of a private hire driver regarding passenger safety? A. To ensure the vehicle is comfortable and clean. B. To ensure the passenger has a pleasant experience. C. To ensure all passengers wear seatbelts and that the vehicle is safe. D. To make sure the passenger pays the correct fare. The correct answer is C. To ensure all passengers wear seatbelts and that the vehicle is safe. Question number 8. What type of background check is required for PHV drivers? A. Basic disclosure check. B. Enhanced criminal records check. C. Financial background check. D. None required. The correct answer is B. Enhanced criminal records check. Question number 9. What must be displayed on a licensed PHV at all times? A. Taxi sign. B. Insurance certificate. C. PHV license discs. D. Operator's logo. The correct answer is C. PHV license discs. Question number 10. Can a PHV driver accept bookings directly from passengers? A. Yes, at any time. B. No, only through a licensed operator. C. Yes, but only if the passenger is a regular customer. D. Yes, but only at airports. The correct answer is B. No, only through a licensed operator. Question number 11. If a passenger becomes aggressive, what should the driver do first? A. Shout back to assert authority. B. Drive to the nearest police station. C. Stay calm and try to defuse the situation. D. Physically remove the passenger. The correct answer is C. Stay calm and try to defuse the situation. Question number 12. What should a PHV driver do if a passenger refuses to pay the fare? A. Call their operator. B. Call the police. C. Argue with the passenger. D. Take the passenger to their home and demand payment. The correct answer is A. Call their operator. Question number 13. What is one key responsibility of PHV drivers regarding passenger safety? A. Ensuring all passengers have correct fare. B. Wearing a seatbelt at all times. C. Following the route given by the passenger. D. Ensuring passenger safety throughout the journey. The correct answer is D. Ensuring passenger safety throughout the journey. Question number 14. Are PHVs allowed to drive in bus lanes? A. Yes, during off-peak hours. B. No, never. C. Yes, if they have a passenger. D. Yes, if authorized by TFL. The correct answer is B. No, never. Question number 15. Where is a PHV driver not allowed to pick up or drop off passengers? A. Double yellow lines. B. Taxi ranks. C. Bus lanes. D. Residential streets. The correct answer is B. Taxi ranks. Question number 16. Why should drivers be aware of cyclists? A. Cyclists have priority on all roads. B. Cyclists can be unpredictable and require extra space. C. Cyclists must obey traffic signals. D. Cyclists should only ride in designated lanes. The correct answer is B. Cyclists can be unpredictable and require extra space. Question number 17. Is it legal for a PHV driver to refuse a passenger with an assistance dog? A. Yes, if they have allergies. B. No, unless they have a medical exemption. C. Yes, if they are uncomfortable with dogs. D. No, under any circumstances. The correct answer is B. No, unless they have a medical exemption. Question number 18. What should a driver do if they suspect a passenger is a victim of human trafficking? A. Confront the passenger. B. Report it to the police. C. Ignore it. D. Ask the passenger personal questions. The correct answer is B. Report it to the police. Question number 19. How long must a driving license be held before applying for a PHV driver's license? A. 1 year. B. 2 years. C. 3 years. D. 5 years. The correct answer is C. 3 years. Question number 20. What should a PHV driver do before starting a journey? A. Check for any vehicle faults. B. Assume the car is fine. C. Ask passengers to wear seat belts. D. Both A and C. The correct answer is D. Both A and C. Question number 21. When is a PHV driver allowed to refuse a passenger? A. If they have a guide dog. B. If they are too far away. C. If they are aggressive or violent. D. If they do not tip well. The correct answer is C. If they are aggressive or violent. Question number 22. What action should a PHV driver take if their license is suspended? A. Continue driving. B. Stop working immediately. C. Use another driver's badge. D. Drive only on weekends. The correct answer is B. Stop working immediately. Question 23. Who should a PHV driver report concerns about safeguarding to? A. Only their operator. B. The police via 101 or 999. C. The passenger's guardian. D. The local council. The correct answer is B. The police via 101 or 999. Question number 24. What must PHV drivers do if they change their address? A. Notify their insurance provider only. B. Inform TFL within 21 days. C. Wait until they renew their license. D. Notify their passengers. The correct answer is B. Inform TFL within 21 days. Question number 25. What happens if a PHV's license discs are lost or stolen? A. The driver must immediately apply for replacements from TFL. B. The driver can continue working without them. C. The operator is responsible for replacing them. D. The driver must remove all signage from the vehicle. The correct answer is A. The driver must immediately apply for replacements from TFL. Question number 26. Who is responsible for ensuring a PHV has valid insurance? A. The passenger. B. The operator. C. The driver. D. The police. The correct answer is C. The driver. Question number 27. What should a PHV driver do if a passenger requests an off-the-record ride? A. Accept the ride if the passenger pays upfront. B. Refuse and explain that all bookings must go through an operator. C. Only accept if it is a short trip. D. Negotiate a private fare. The correct answer is B. Refuse and explain that all bookings must go through an operator. Question number 28. What should a PHV driver do if a passenger appears unwell? A. Ignore it and complete the journey. B. Offer assistance and, if needed, call emergency services. C. Drop the passenger off immediately. D. Refuse to carry the passenger. The correct answer is B. Offer assistance and, if needed, call emergency services. Question number 29. How can a PHV driver reduce the risk of passenger disputes? A. Only accept cash payments. B. Clearly communicate fare estimates and routes before starting the journey. C. Avoid talking to passengers. D. Lock the doors at all times. The correct answer is B. Clearly communicate fare estimates and routes before starting the journey. Question number 30. Which of the following is not acceptable behavior for a PHV driver? A. Greeting passengers politely. B. Offering assistance with luggage. C. Asking personal questions unrelated to the journey. D. Providing a safe and professional service. The correct answer is C. Asking personal questions unrelated to the journey. Thanks for watching test number 2. Congratulations for everyone able to answer right the questions, and at this point we are already past 50% of our training video. For those that had some mistakes, we suggest that you watch again the video to learn the questions. Or you can watch our private hire driver handbook full training video, where all of the rules are explained in depth. And link to the video will be left in the description below. Now let's continue with test number 3. Question number 1. Why should PHV drivers avoid making personal comments about passengers? A. It may be seen as unprofessional or intrusive. B. It helps drivers build a personal connection with customers. C. It is required by TFL regulations. D. Passengers expect personal comments. The correct answer is A. It may be seen as unprofessional or intrusive. Question number 2. Where is a PHV driver allowed to stop to pick up or drop off passengers? A. On double red lines. B. In designated loading bays only. C. In most areas, but only for the time needed for passengers to enter or exit the vehicle. D. On taxi ranks. The correct answer is C. In most areas, but only for the time needed for passengers to enter or exit the vehicle. Question number 3. What must PHV drivers do before starting any journey? A. Check the vehicle for safety and roadworthiness. B. Assume the vehicle is fine if it was working the previous day. C. Ensure they have enough fuel only. D. Let passengers check the vehicle instead. The correct answer is A. Check the vehicle for safety and roadworthiness. Question number 4. What should a driver do when approaching a cyclist? A. Sound the horn to alert the cyclist. B. Overtake as closely as possible to save space. C. Give the cyclist as much room as they would for another vehicle. D. Ignore cyclists and focus only on other cars. The correct answer is C. Give the cyclist as much room as they would for another vehicle. Question number 5. When driving on a road with narrow lanes and encountering a cyclist, the driver should A. Pass the cyclist closely and quickly. B. Slow down and wait for a safe opportunity to pass. C. Overtake the cyclist even if there's no clear space. D. Honk the horn to tell the cyclist to move out of the way. The correct answer is B. Slow down and wait for a safe opportunity to pass. Question number 6. If the vehicle is damaged during the trip, for example, a flat tire, the driver must A. Leave the vehicle and walk away from the situation. B. Pull over to a safe location, inform the passenger, and contact roadside assistance. C. Continue driving until the trip is completed. D. Ignore the damage and drive as usual. The correct answer is B. Pull over to a safe location, inform the passenger, and contact roadside assistance. Question number 7. In case of an emergency, such as a medical issue in the vehicle, the driver should A. Stop immediately, assess the situation, and contact emergency services. B. Continue driving to reach the destination quickly. C. Ignore the situation and keep driving as normal. D. Drop off the passenger as soon as possible and leave them in a safe place. The correct answer is A. Stop immediately, assess the situation, and contact emergency services. Question number 8. What should a private hire driver do if a passenger asks to be dropped off in a busy area, causing a safety hazard? A. Drop the passenger there despite the hazard. B. Politely refuse and suggest a safer alternative location to stop. C. Ask the passenger to get out of the vehicle and walk to the destination. D. Ignore the safety concern and stop at the requested location. The correct answer is B. Politely refuse and suggest a safer alternative location to stop. Question number 9. What should a private hire driver do if they notice a passenger is feeling unwell during the journey? A. Continue the journey and ignore the situation. B. Stop at a safe location and offer assistance, possibly calling for medical help if necessary. C. Force the passenger to continue until they reach the destination. D. Drop the passenger off at the nearest station and leave. The correct answer is B. Stop at a safe location and offer assistance, possibly calling for medical help if necessary. Question number 10. What should a private hire driver do if a passenger is carrying a dangerous or illegal item? A. Allow the passenger to keep the item but inform them of the consequences. B. Report the incident to the authorities immediately and stop the journey. C. Ignore the situation and continue the journey. D. Ask the passenger to dispose of the item before continuing. The correct answer is B. Report the incident to the authorities immediately and stop the journey. Question number 11. If a passenger asks the driver to break a traffic law, how should the driver respond? A. Agree to the request, assuming it's not a serious law. B. Politely refuse, explaining that breaking the law is not an option for safety and legal reasons. C. Hesitate and then comply to avoid confrontation. D. Ignore the passenger's request without addressing it. The correct answer is B. Politely refuse, explaining that breaking the law is not an option for safety and legal reasons. Question number 12. Which of the following is not a requirement to obtain a London PHV driver's license? A. A full DVLA driving license that is at least 3 years old. B. A medical examination meeting DVLA Group 2 standards. C. A topographical skills assessment. D. A university degree. The correct answer is D. A university degree. Question number 13. What must a PHV driver do if their vehicle is involved in a collision? A. Inform TFL within 72 hours. B. Continue driving as long as the vehicle is operational. C. Only report it if the vehicle is severely damaged. D. Inform the police but not TFL. The correct answer is A. Inform TFL within 72 hours. Question number 14. What must a PHV driver do before accepting a booking? A. Ensure the booking is from a licensed London PHV operator. B. Accept bookings from unlicensed operators if the fare is high. C. Pick up passengers on the street without a booking. D. Advertise their services on social media. The correct answer is A. Ensure the booking is from a licensed London PHV operator. Question number 15. What is a sign that a passenger might become aggressive? A. Smiling and laughing. B. Tapping their fingers or crossing their arms. C. Asking for directions politely. D. Listening to music quietly. The correct answer is B. Tapping their fingers or crossing their arms. Question number 16. What is considered unacceptable behavior for a PHV driver? A. Making sexual remarks or comments about a passenger's appearance. B. Offering assistance to a disabled passenger. C. Following the agreed route for the journey. D. Wearing the PHV driver's badge at all times. The correct answer is A. Making sexual remarks or comments about a passenger's appearance. Question number 17. Where are PHVs not allowed to park or wait? A. Taxi ranks. B. Bus lanes. C. Red routes. D. Residential streets. The correct answer is A. Taxi ranks. Question number 18. What should a PHV driver do if they receive a penalty charge notice, PCN? A. Ignore it. B. Pay the fine or appeal it. C. Continue driving without addressing it. D. Report it to TFL. The correct answer is B. Pay the fine or appeal it. Question number 19. What should a PHV driver do if they feel tired while driving? A. Continue driving to finish the journey quickly. B. Take regular breaks and rest. C. Drink coffee and continue driving. D. Ignore the tiredness and push through. The correct answer is B. Take regular breaks and rest. Question number 20. What must a PHV driver do if a passenger has an assistance dog? A. Refuse to carry the dog. B. Allow the dog to sit in the footwell with the passenger. C. Charge an extra fee for the dog. D. Ask the passenger to leave the dog outside. The correct answer is B. Allow the dog to sit in the footwell with the passenger. Question number 21. What should a PHV driver do if they suspect a child or adult is at risk of harm? A. Ignore the situation. B. Report it to their operator and the police. C. Confront the suspected abuser. D. Take the child or adult to a safe house themselves. The correct answer is B. Report it to their operator and the police. Question number 22. What is the purpose of the topographical skills assessment? A. To test the driver's knowledge of traffic laws. B. To assess the driver's ability to read a map and plan a route. C. To evaluate the driver's physical fitness. D. To check the driver's English language skills. The correct answer is B. To assess the driver's ability to read a map and plan a route. Question number 23. What is the consequence of failing to inform TFL about a criminal conviction? A. The driver will receive a warning. B. The driver's license may be revoked. C. The driver will be fined. D. The driver will be required to take additional training. The correct answer is B. The driver's license may be revoked. Question number 24. What is the purpose of the PHV license discs? A. To display the driver's name and photo. B. To indicate that the vehicle is licensed for private hire. C. To show the vehicle's insurance details. D. To display the vehicle's MOT certificate. The correct answer is B. To indicate that the vehicle is licensed for private hire. Question number 25. What should a PHV driver do if they are attacked or assaulted? A. Ignore the incident and continue working. B. Report the incident to their operator and the police. C. Confront the attacker. D. Quit their job immediately. The correct answer is B. Report the incident to their operator and the police. Question number 26. What should a PHV driver do if a passenger asks for help entering or leaving the vehicle? A. Refuse to help and ask the passenger to manage on their own. B. Provide the minimum necessary assistance as requested. C. Physically lift the passenger without asking. D. Ignore the request and continue driving. The correct answer is B. Provide the minimum necessary assistance as requested. Question number 27. Where are PHVs allowed to pick up or drop off passengers? A. On taxi ranks. B. On zigzag lines near pedestrian crossings. C. On single or double yellow lines. D. In bus stop clearways. The correct answer is C. On single or double yellow lines. Question number 28. What should a PHV driver do if they arrive early for a booking? A. Wait in a restricted area until the passenger arrives. B. Park legally and avoid waiting in restricted areas. C. Honk the horn to alert the passenger. D. Leave the engine running while waiting. The correct answer is B. Park legally and avoid waiting in restricted areas. Question number 29. What is the purpose of the Disclosure and Barring Service, DBS, check? A. To check the driver's driving skills. B. To check the driver's criminal record and suitability to work with vulnerable groups. C. To assess the driver's knowledge of traffic laws. D. To evaluate the driver's physical fitness. The correct answer is B. To check the driver's criminal record and suitability to work with vulnerable groups. Question number 30. What does the term fit and proper mean in the context of PHV licensing? A. Having a criminal record. B. Being physically fit and healthy. C. Being honest and not having a criminal record. D. Having a university degree. The correct answer is C. Being honest and not having a criminal record. Thanks for watching test number 3. We're now approaching our last training test of the video, where we will show you the remaining 30 most popular TFL SERU assessment questions. Now let's continue with test number 4. Question number 1. If a passenger requests to bring a pet that is not in a carrier and isn't an assistance dog, how should the driver respond? A. Allow the pet to roam freely in the vehicle. B. Politely refuse the request and explain that pets must be in a suitable carrier for safety reasons, as can potentially cause an accident. C. Agree to transport the pet but ask the passenger to hold it. D. Suggest the passenger leave the pet behind. The correct answer is B. Politely refuse the request and explain that pets must be in a suitable carrier for safety reasons, as can potentially cause an accident. Question number 2. What should a private hire driver do if they encounter a roadblock or diversion during a journey? A. Ignore the diversion and continue driving. B. Follow the diversion route and inform the passenger of the delay. C. Stop the vehicle and wait for the roadblock to clear. D. Turn around and cancel the journey. The correct answer is B. Follow the diversion route and inform the passenger of the delay. Question number 3. What should a private hire driver do if they are asked to drive through a no-entry zone? A. Agree to drive through the no-entry zone. B. Politely inform the passenger that it is illegal and suggest an alternative route. C. Ignore the restriction and drive through the zone. D. Refuse to continue the journey. The correct answer is B. Politely inform the passenger that it is illegal and suggest an alternative route. Question number 4. What should a private hire driver do if they feel fatigued during a long journey? A. Continue driving until reaching the destination. B. Take a break at a safe location. Rest and resume the journey after feeling refreshed. C. Speed up to finish the journey quickly. D. Ignore the fatigue and keep driving. The correct answer is B. Take a break at a safe location. Rest and resume the journey after feeling refreshed. Question number 5. If a passenger refuses to wear a seatbelt, what should the driver do? A. Allow the passenger to ride without a seatbelt. B. Politely remind the passenger that wearing a seatbelt is a legal requirement and necessary for safety. C. Ignore the situation and continue driving. D. Stop the vehicle and ask the passenger to leave. The correct answer is B. Politely remind the passenger that wearing a seatbelt is a legal requirement and necessary for safety. Question number 6. What should a private hire driver do if they encounter a pedestrian crossing the road unexpectedly? A. Speed up to avoid hitting the pedestrian. B. Slow down and stop to allow the pedestrian to cross safely. C. Honk the horn to warn the pedestrian. D. Ignore the pedestrian and continue driving. The correct answer is B. Slow down and stop to allow the pedestrian to cross safely. Question number 7. What should a driver do if a passenger becomes unconscious during a journey? A. Administer first aid immediately. B. Call 999 and stay with them until help arrives. C. Drive to the nearest hospital. D. Ask the passenger to leave the vehicle. The correct answer is B. Call 999 and stay with them until help arrives. Question number 8. Which action is considered unacceptable under TFL standards? A. Wearing a PHV driver's badge. B. Making sexual remarks to a passenger. C. Reporting lost property. D. Using a sat-nav device. The correct answer is B. Making sexual remarks to a passenger. Question number 9. Where are PHVs prohibited from driving? A. Bus lanes. B. Red routes. C. Parking bays. D. Residential streets. The correct answer is A. Bus lanes. Question number 10. Under the Equality Act, PHV drivers must carry assistance dogs, unless A. The passenger prefers the dog to sit in the boot. B. The driver has a medical exemption. C. The dog is not wearing a jacket. D. The journey is under 10 minutes. The correct answer is B. The driver has a medical exemption. Question number 11. Which is a potential sign of county lines exploitation? A. A child traveling with their parent. B. A young person being taken to a hotel at odd hours. C. An adult carrying shopping bags. D. A passenger with a wheelchair. The correct answer is B. A young person being taken to a hotel at odd hours. Question number 12. Within how many days must a driver inform TFL of a change of address? A. 7 days. B. 14 days. C. 21 days. D. 30 days. The correct answer is C. 21 days. Question number 13. What type of insurance is required for a PHV? A. Third-party insurance. B. Hire or reward insurance. C. Comprehensive insurance. D. Personal injury insurance. The correct answer is B. Hire or reward insurance. Question number 14. What is a warning sign of potential aggression in a passenger? A. Smiling. B. Crossed arms and raised voice. C. Reading a book. D. Asking for directions. The correct answer is B. Crossed arms and raised voice. Question number 15. When is it acceptable for a driver to enter the back seat of the vehicle? A. To chat with passengers. B. During an emergency. C. To adjust the temperature. D. When the passenger requests it. The correct answer is B. During an emergency. Question number 16. Where are PHVs prohibited from stopping to pick up passengers? A. Single yellow lines. B. Zigzag lines near schools. C. Red routes. D. Bus lanes. The correct answer is B. Zigzag lines near schools. Question number 17. What is the minimum legal tire tread depth for a PHV? A. 0.8 mm. B. 1 mm. C. 1.6 mm. D. 2.0 mm. The correct answer is C. 1.6 mm. Question number 18. When is it legal to use a handheld mobile phone while driving? A. It is never legal to use a handheld mobile phone while driving. B. To call the emergency services in an emergency. C. To check a booking. D. When stuck in traffic. The correct answer is B. To call the emergency services in an emergency. Question number 19. What defines a designated wheelchair accessible PHV? A. A vehicle with extra legroom. B. A vehicle modified to carry wheelchairs safely. C. A vehicle with tinted windows. D. A vehicle used only for airport journeys. The correct answer is B. A vehicle modified to carry wheelchairs safely. Question number 20. Within how many hours must a vehicle owner report collision damage affecting safety to TFL? A. 24 hours. B. 48 hours. C. 72 hours. D. 1 week. The correct answer is C. 72 hours. Question number 21. What is considered a misuse of passenger information? A. Confirming booking details. B. Contacting a passenger for personal reasons. C. Reporting lost property. D. Sharing fare estimates. The correct answer is B. Contacting a passenger for personal reasons. Question number 22. Which vehicle type is exempt from the Ultra-Low Emission Zone, ULEZ, charge? A. Petrol vehicles registered after 2005. B. Diesel vehicles registered after 2015. C. Designated wheelchair accessible PHVs. D. Hybrid vehicles. The correct answer is C. Designated wheelchair accessible PHVs. Question number 23. According to Annex 6 of the Highway Code, what must drivers ensure about their windscreen? A. It has a sat-nav attached. B. It is clean and free from obstructions. C. It displays advertising stickers. D. It is tinted for privacy. The correct answer is B. It is clean and free from obstructions. Question number 24. What must a driver do if they are exempt from carrying assistance dogs? A. Display an exemption notice in the vehicle. B. Refuse all passengers with dogs. C. Charge extra for transporting dogs. D. Notify passengers verbally. The correct answer is A. Display an exemption notice in the vehicle. Question number 25. How should a driver guide a vision-impaired passenger to their vehicle? A. Push them toward the vehicle. B. Allow them to hold the driver's arm elbow. C. Use verbal instructions only. D. Carry the passenger to the vehicle. The correct answer is B. Allow them to hold the driver's arm elbow. Question number 26. What does an enhanced DBS check reveal? A. Only traffic violations. B. Convictions, cautions, and local police information. C. Medical history. D. Employment references. The correct answer is B. Convictions, cautions, and local police information. Question number 27. Which assessment confirms a driver's English language reading and writing skills? A. Topographical skills assessment. B. DVLA medical assessment. C. Safety, equality, and regulatory understanding assessment. D. Enhanced DBS check. The correct answer is C. Safety, equality, and regulatory understanding assessment. Question number 28. What could happen if a driver fails to report a conviction to TFL? A. Receive a warning letter. B. License revocation. C. Reduced insurance premiums. D. Exemption from medical checks. The correct answer is B. License revocation. Question number 29. Where can PHVs legally stop to pick up passengers? As long as quick pick-up without waiting is considered. A. Taxi ranks. B. Bus stop clearways. C. Single or double red lines. D. Pedestrian crossings. The correct answer is C. Single or double red lines. Question number 30. Which medical conditions must a driver immediately report to TFL? A. Diabetes. B. Epilepsy. C. High blood pressure. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. More videos with the latest TFL SERU assessment questions will be uploaded in the channel. So don't forget to watch them too. All of the questions in SERU assessment are based on the PHV handbook, and we recommend you to watch it as many times as possible, so you can pass the assessment smoothly. Link to full PHV handbook training will be left in the description below. Thanks for watching.